By placing our BB-UME ball on our level playing field, we are ready to define, measure, and map a structural order that radiates out in all directions from our all-purpose center. The four 6BB circles can self-organize to form the most effective minimum expression of a sphere. One circle is the equator and the other three are spinning in 60-degree relationship to each other. Here we see the communication networks that exist between the center and the outside limits of the sphere. The circle shares 12 white locations in common, LICs, that define the 12 white directions out from the center. There are 8 blue, 6 green, and 24 yellow directions, making a total of 50 primordial at the beginning directions to initiate this order. These directions need a context to help define the order in your memory. The four circles define a sphere that has a 14-sided geometrical system inside of it, the VE, the vector equilibrium. Buckminster Fuller named the system the VE. The ancient Greeks called it the cube octahedron. In these videos, the VE will be the outside limit that all other systems will be relative to. It is constructed using 8 60-degree equilateral triangles and 6 squares. The 12 white directions define the outside corners of this system. The edges are the lines of communication between these corners. The 24 yellow directions connect the center to the midpoints of these outside edges. The 8 blue directions connect the center to the center of the triangular faces, and the 6 green to the center of the square faces. This defines the 4 fundamental locations in common that connect the center to the outside limits of any system. All communication networks in Natural Modular's explanation of effective building techniques will use these locations. We have learned that the circle and the hexagon share the same self-organizing properties. Here we see the internal structure of the VE, 4 hexagons and 60-degree orientation with each other. This produces 8 tetrahedrons, tetras, and 6 half-octahedrons, octas. The 60-degree tetrahedron has 4 equilateral triangles and is the minimum expression of a container that divides our local environment into inside the system and outside the system. The octa has 8 60-degree triangles and it has a deep interconnection to the tetra. When grouped together, they fill all of the space. All space filling is a basic job description of fundamental structure. Building an outside protective layer like an eggshell is the second. We will explore these basic families in subsequent videos. Just remember the tetra and octa have a deep interconnection. Here's an example of the connections among the 4 circles that make the VE, the tetra, and the octa. By turning the half octas of the 6BB VE inside out, you form a 12BB edged octa. Inside any octa is a half-size VE. Inside any VE is an octa of the same edge. This is just the beginning how the parts of fundamental structure are connected to each other. Basic synergy. The next video will explore the self-organizing properties of spheres. We will build a spherical order around our UME ball that is at the center of this order.